How about this? So there's 8, we were talking during the break. So there's 8 quarterbacks left in the playoffs. So J-Mac and I were saying during the break, let's 1 to 8 rank the quarterback. So would we both agree Mahomes is the best quarterback?
100%.
That's an easy one. You get all the upside without the interceptions and turnovers. So Mahomes is kind of the standard of the league. You get the pretty, you get the spectacular, you don't get the errors. So that's the easiest pick. Now, I would say Burrow is my second because he's not as he doesn't have the knockout punch of Allen, but Josh has regressed. Josh makes too many mistakes. So I would say number 2 is Burrow.
Agreed.
3, despite the mistakes, Allen literally is the entire Buffalo offense.
Yes.
So that feels like the easy stuff.
Yeah. Now it gets complicated.
Okay. So now I am a huge Trevor Lawrence fan. Number 1 high school player, number 1 college quarterback, number 1 pick. I think he's lived up to it. Really, the only thing that derailed him was the Urban Meyer year. This year, he's great. He was the best quarterback in the league statistically, Thanksgiving until pre-kickoff last weekend. So I would put Lawrence 4.
4th best quarterback left in the playoffs.
Well, I'm not saying he's Mahomes, Burrow, or Allen. So now, 5, I would put Jalen Hurts. Now, Trevor was a better high school, college, and I think he's greater professionally sooner than Hurts was.
Now, we're not talking upside. We're talking right now.
Yeah, I would take Lawrence because of his size, the way he throws the football. I get everything. I get literally, if you want it, even the hair. I mean, like, he looks like the prince, as Nick Wright calls him. Then it gets, so by the way, that's all the top 4 quarterbacks are all AFC quarterbacks. I mean, I think we agree. Okay, now, 5, I would go Hurts over Dak.
We don't even know if Hurts is 100%.
Okay, let's just base it on he is.
Well, he might be 90% or 80%.
Okay. Now, a lot of people will say, well, come on, Colin. Remember, Jalen Hurts was a better high school quarterback than Dak, a better college quarterback than Dak, and he's an MVP candidate. Isn't Dak ever been a serious MVP candidate?
No, but the reason Hurts is an MVP candidate, the running ability, right?
Well,
With
his running
legs.
ability. What's wrong with that?
Does he have that coming into this weekend? We didn't see him run at week 18.
Okay, but let's just, again, our guess is he's 90%-ish.
Okay, one good season for Jalen Hurts.
I'm not saying career. What I'm saying is this weekend, my belief is Jalen Hurts is mostly healthy. So career, whatever, is Hurts is more gifted, his history tells you, than Dak. And I don't consider Dak a great runner. Hurts is a uniquely gifted runner who's become a very, very solid thrower
in that offense.
So so do you have a disagreement with that?
I think Dak is the best quarterback left in the NFC.
So would you go Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Lawrence? Do you agree with that?
I'll go Dak over Lawrence. Just for right now, not going forward. I love Lawrence like you do. I think Dak is the best quarterback left in the NFC. I'd put him at 4, Lawrence 5, Hurts 6. Because we don't know what's up with Hurts. Unbelievably, Brock Purdy hasn't lost a game.
Okay, so now we're just left Purdy or Daniel Jones. Who would you take?
Purdy.
Okay, last player taken in the entire draft. Yeah. And Daniel Jones was the 6th player taken in the draft.
And he's played in the NFL for 4 years.
I think my takeaway is Brock Purdy is a more accurate thrower of the football. If you go to his college career, and his NFL career, he is simply a more accurate distributor of the football. I get accuracy over Daniel Jones and without the turnover stuff that plagued him for years. Now, Daniels has cleaned that up. But Brock Purdy, I don't think San Francisco has scored 35-plus points. How many straight games?
At least 4, right?
By the way, not a great O-line. Now, great coach.
Trent Williams is very good. He had a good O-line.
Center right, not great.
A lot of this is Kyle Shanahan, Colin. That's what makes it so troubling.
Okay, so we basically agree, Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, we agree with. We agree that Daniel's 8 of 8.
Right, and Purdy is 7.
So our big disagreement is Lawrence, Hurts, and Dak. You like Dak more than I do. I like Lawrence more than you do. And we both we like Hurts, we don't love him.
You went from no Dak on the Monday night game. He wasn't even a top 10 player in the game. And I mean, now he's possibly the best quarterback left in the NFC. That is a little bit wild.
See, the only real big difference, you would just have Dak ahead of Jalen Hurts in the NFC. That's your real. You think that?
Listen, Trevor Lawrence threw how many interceptions in the first half against the Chargers? 4? And he's the fourth best quarterback left in the playoffs?
Did your TV go out in the second half? Because in the second half, he was really good.
I was coaching a fourth grade girls basketball.
Yeah, he was.
So
I don't know if your TV, your reception went out. He was nearly perfect in the second half against that defense. Yeah, I don't know.
Dak or Trevor Lawrence going into this weekend? No.
Well, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence was the league's best quarterback Thanksgiving on.
Right.
I can take out one half against the Chargers. The kid was nearly flawless for 2 months. Dak was horrible against Washington for 3.5 hours.
He was coming off the early season injury. I can't believe I'm defending Dak Prescott here. He was coming off the early season injury. And oh, by the way, Lawrence was carving up the worst division in football. Well, one of the second worst division in football. Like Houston, Colts. Those are jokers. Trevor Lawrence did look good against him. Let's not forget he was losing to Josh Dobbs at home in a Week 18 get in the playoffs game.
He's a kid.
And he needed his defense to bail him out.
By the way, they did beat the Cowboys.
They did. Yeah. Well, Dak had an awful interception, a fluky pick six. Noah
funny.
Brown off his hands.
Oh, okay.
They were. I think Dallas led that game 20. Look at like you're juggling. I think that was 27-10 Cowboys.
Stammering. No, I think what's interesting is the AFC is generational quarterback talent. Yeah. The NFC is just overachievers.
By the way, did you see Dak is also the oldest quarterback left in the playoffs?
29 years old. It's something.
This is going to come off. It's so weird. People will catch like half this in the car, and then I'll get all these messages on social media. Why do you hate Trevor Lawrence? What do you have against? I love Trevor Lawrence. I'm a huge fan. I think going into this weekend, I trust Dak more than I do Trevor Lawrence. Like I think I could see Dak beating the Niners. I can't see Lawrence beating the Chiefs. Can you?
No.
Okay.
But I don't see either quarterback winning. And they faced each other earlier, didn't they? And Trevor beat Dak.
Oh, my gosh. Trevor did not
It was about a month ago. Maybe
game.
did your TV go out for
Dallas
that one, too?
blew
So your
that
TV
game.
went out for that game and the second half. It goes out whenever Trevor Lawrence is playing well. It's strange how
Fuzzy.
that works.
Yeah.
Better call Spectrum, our local cable provider.
That's who I have.
Hour 3 next. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.